You're likely a contracting company between $1 and $3 million in revenue, looking at companies that are 10, 50, or 100 million saying, what are they doing that I'm not? Well, I've been in those companies, I've scaled those companies, and I'm going to tell you exactly what they're doing that you're not to make it happen quickly. I want to start off by saying that none of the companies you're looking at have it as easy as you think. Scaling is very, very hard. There's no one that had an easy route, but there's people that have done it faster than others. There's a few key things that they do that I have seen personally by scaling companies, by being a part of them and being asked a lot of questions about it to help you make the same results happen quickly. One of the biggest things that I see that most people miss is the need for capital. Whether you're taking on debt, putting your own money back in, reinvesting profits, or bringing on partners or equity, those things are necessary to scale quickly. Look, you can go really far slowly by simply reinvesting profits, but it is going to limit how quickly you can get there. Bringing on additional capital, whether it's through SBA loans, bank loans, selling things like assets that you have, selling equity, bringing on partners, whatever it might be, it's not an identified specific formula. It's you need more capital faster than you can reinvest profits to scale quicker. That's 100% true across the board. Everybody that I've seen that have been able to go from like 1 to 3 or 5 million to 20 million quickly took a huge capital investment. Where it comes from might vary. You might have a neighbor or a friend or a parent or an aunt that has a ton of money and you just ask a bar, they give it to you. Great, I'm happy for you. You might need to go sell part of the company. Like you might need to sell 15, 20, 30, 50% off to get the capital you need to bring on a partner. You might need to go to a bank or the SBA. I don't know what it is for you specifically, but I promise you 100%, companies that you see scaling quickly are not reinvesting profits as the only option to get there. They are bringing on more capital faster than they are bringing it in through producing their product or service. I do not see a way around this. I've currently done it. I sold off 15% of my company to bring on a strategic partner that brought capital into the company so that we could scale quickly. I've seen people give up equity for percentages and money. I've seen people take on lines of credit of $10 million and they owe it back. Like there are ways to do this. You have to figure out what your goals are and then you have to go hunt. There is more money out there than good ideas for the money. You just have to get in front of the right person because the reality is you only need one person in the whole country who has money to believe in what you're trying to do to get it to you. Is it going to happen the first try? No, it might take you dozens of people, dozens of banks, dozens of options before you find what you need. But if you want to scale quickly, capital is necessary. Second, these companies invest wildly in high performers and outside consultants. I don't know anybody right now. I am a consultant, so I'm a little biased, 100%. That has not had to hire better leaders or bring in outside experts in order to fix, evolve, or adjust their processes to speed up evolution. Companies need to evolve to scale. What you did at 3 million isn't going to work at 10. 10's not going to work at 20. 20's not going to work at 50. The way you do things need to change, and the people you have to execute those changes are very, very important. I've been brought in as a key leader, COO. I've been brought in as a consultant, just, hey, give us advice. I've been brought in as a coach, just, hey, coach this person to be better. I've seen it a lot of different ways. There is not a rule of thumb on this either. But you're going to have to elevate the skill set of your entire leadership team in order to scale faster. One of the best things you can do is bring in people who have been where you're trying to go. That will eliminate so many costly mistakes. It'll eliminate so much time because they're going to know the exact steps to take, the exact buttons to push, the exact formula to deploy, the exact money to invest because they've been there. And to get there, they learned a lot of what not to do. And that's the real value in bringing somebody in who's been where you're trying to go. There is value in them telling you what to do, 100%. But the wounds and the scars that they carry from doing the wrong thing is ultimately where the speed happens. You get to avoid all the trial and error that they went through to get there. You can pay in a consultant. You can bring Mike Claudio in right now for a substantial amount of money, and he's going to make your business scale faster. I have proven it hundreds of times, and even a massive scale now in the fractional leadership stuff that I'm doing. But you just may need to hire somebody better. Or that person who's worked for you for 5 years, who was good for you at $1 million, but sucks for you at 5 million. Those are the hard decisions. You got to replace those people. It's not always just bringing in outside experts. Sometimes it's just hiring better or firing the person who's not evolving or changing the processes around how you bring in people or how you promote. All those things matter. You need to have people who are smarter than you, who know how to get done what you're trying to accomplish better than you do. That can be done through outside consultants. It can be done through fractional leadership. It can be done through hiring more effectively. It can be done through a combination of all of that, but investing in smarter people who know what to do and what not to do will absolutely feel like a cheat code because you're going to make things happen so much faster. Here's the one, what I would say, asterisk risk to that. When you scale your company quickly in one department, it can break other departments. You cannot just scale sales or scale production and think it's not going to break things. You have to make sure that you are scaling your entire organization at the same pace. If you don't do that, you're definitely going to create some problems. Having somebody who's been where you want to go, helping you make those decisions will help keeping each department up to par. Because you can hire the best sales team in the world, but if your production staff doesn't change, you're going to break it. You can hire the fastest production staff in the world, but if your sales team doesn't change, you're going to run out of work. Those are risky as well. So bringing in outside experts to make sure that each department, hiring an expert in sales at the level you want to go, hiring an expert in marketing at the level you want to go, hiring an expert in production level you want to go, hiring an expert in the financial department at where you want to go. Not where you are. The experts who are where you want to go. This is going to be a low profit season. Understand that. You have to reinvest a ton to make this happen. But if you want to go fast, you're going to have to reinvest in better talent. No, there's no way around it. The third and probably the hardest thing that I have seen the best of the best do who are scaling the fastest is you have to drop your ego as the smartest man in the room or the smartest woman in the room. As the CEO, it is your job to lead experts, not be the expert in every department. The people I see scale the fastest give up control of certain things faster than others. If you want to try to hold control and make everything your own, you are slowing the evolution and scalability of your company. I've had people that I've worked with that want to challenge me and they want to own every decision and they want to make it all theirs. They want to put their stamp on everything. That person is stagnating and choking out scalability. The person says, I don't care how you do it. I just want to get there. Whatever you think is best, I trust you. That person scales at a magnitude faster than the other alternative 100% of the time. That person still needs to be the visionary. They still need to lead the leaders. They still need to make sure that the mission is happening successfully. They still need to make sure the vision is coming to life. They still need to make sure the core values are being followed. But ultimate decision-making in each department, they give up to people they trust are better at that thing than they are. That mindset shift, that behavior change is you're going to work less and scale faster. This is where it really feels like illegal. This is where it really feels like a cheat code. When you get really good at this, giving up control, not giving up the vision, not giving up the company, not going on vacation for a month, but giving up control of the individual departments to people who you believe are better than you at that thing, you will work way less and you will make way more money. And that is 100% true. Because you will get out of the day-to-day, you'll get out of the decision-making, you'll get out of the problem-solving. You'll still be associated, you'll still be leading the team, but you'll be working substantially less and making substantially more money. And that 100% of the time works. Is it easy? No. Are there tough days? Yes. Are you going to make some bad hires you have to come in and fix? 100%. But when you figure that out and you're able to drop the ego, have humility, give up control of decision-making, build a leadership team in charge, and allow them to run their departments, you will work substantially less and make substantially more money. But you're going to need capital. You're going to need to bring in people who are better than you at certain things, and you're going to need to give up control. If you can't do all three of those things, you are not going to be able to scale as fast as the people you're watching win. Those people that got to 10, 20, 30, 50, $100 million have done a combination of all of those things, and you have to too. There's no way around that equation. And at least there's not a way around that equation that I've seen work successfully long-term. I've seen people come in and like flash in a market, go to 10 million, buy 50 trucks, and then they're bankrupt in 18 months because they didn't do it with stability. Be able to bring in capital, have that set up, hiring people that are better than you and giving up control and changing your ego and humility around the decisions being made inside of your company. It takes all of that to scale at a rapid pace to tens of millions of dollars. And I'm telling you this from experience. I have done this. I've taken companies from 10, 20, 30 to 50, 60, 70 million dollars. I've been inside of companies doing $100 million. I've done this. I've seen it. I've been a part of it. I'm not making this shit up. I've lived it. And I've done it right and I've done it wrong. I've been the guy who had the ego that slowed the company down because it wanted everything to be my way, put my name on it. And so I challenge you to figure that part out. I want to see you get there. It's going to take an investment. Look, this is what I do. This was not a sales pitch in any way, shape, or form. I believe everything I said to be true. Let me help you get connected to some experts. Let me help you get connected to some recruiters. Let me help you get connected to a coach or a consultant or an expert that can help you figure out what to do next to lose the ceiling that you're dealing with right now so you can scale so fast that it feels illegal. Ultimately, I want to see you win fast and win often. Click the link. Let's have a conversation. Let's get you connected to the advice or the money or the mindset change that you need to make it happen.